Okay, this is a quick introduction to percussive style of play. And palm music. Right, there were several techniques being used there. One was palm music, which we've already looked at, where you're going. But another thing that I haven't actually shown you yet is where you actually make the notes staccato by releasing them with the left hand as well, like that. And it'll give you a nice percussive sound. And another technique we're employing there is pinched harmonics, like that. And in general, you get the more distortion. We haven't got a huge amount of distortion at the moment, but if we had a lot of distortion on, you could get much more, you could do it like this. I'm just going to put a greater amount of distortion on, which will demonstrate pinched harmonics a bit more. And it goes a bit like this, like that. Now, I know it's very difficult for you to see what I'm actually doing there, but it's really done with the right hand, you see, like that. And it's done by, for a start, if I can line this up, I've hardly, as you can see, I've hardly got any picks sticking out at all. And in fact, it's almost in line with my thumb and first finger. So you're getting, and if you're back there and you do it like that, you sort of catch your finger, try and catch your finger and thumb at the same time as well, or at least your thumb. But if you can catch your finger and your thumb, you quite often get an even more of a. Now this guitar has got a single coil pickup at the bridge, and you generally find that if you've got one of these Ibanez's and that kind of guitars, which have humbuckers, you know, double coil pickups at the bridge, you can usually get a much better pinched harmonic. But it can be done with this, and in actual fact, if you come forward a bit as well, like that, off the bridge, you see, instead of the usual position on the bridge, coming forward like that, and then getting, you know, your hand is a bit further up like that, and you can get like that. Now that's not to be confused with natural harmonics, because natural harmonics exist at certain positions on strings anyway, and I'll show you a bit more of this as we go on with other stuff. Like that. Those sort of harmonics. That's where you just touch the string ever so gently, and that's a little bit difficult to show you right now. We will actually tackle that as a separate tutorial. It's rather difficult to show on video. It's almost When I was taught how to do that originally, a guy actually had to get hold of my finger and actually touch it onto the string and show me exactly how to do it. So it's a little bit more difficult. But I can show you how to do the pitched harmonics, and throwing those in with a lot of other stuff can greatly enhance the kind of sound that you can end up getting. I'm just going to go back now to the less distorted sound. Just go for drum beats again. Percussive, and the other technique which I'm going to teach, there's a separate video. I'll show you that. It's called tremolo picking. I'll show it to you next.